Alright, I am about to break a few rules. Some relationship tricks are so powerful and ridiculously effective that they almost feel wrong. But don't worry, we're not talking about anything unethical. We're talking about banned relationship hacks, the kind of techniques that no one openly talks about. But when used right, they make your partner obsessed with you in the best way possible. Before we begin, let's play a game. Which of these hacks do you think is the most controversial? Drop your guesses in the comments below. And for my single ladies out there, if you are tired of feeling stuck in the dating world, I've got something for you. More on that later. But trust me, it's juicy. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the disappearing act. Now this isn't about ghosting, this is about strategic absence. Ever noticed how when someone is too available, we tend to take them for granted, but when they pull back just a little, suddenly, we miss them. This works in relationships too. Instead of always being available, occasionally step back. Let them wonder where you are. Let them miss you. Let them feel that pang of curiosity. Why does this work? Because it taps into the psychology of scarcity. People value what they believe they might lose. Think about it. A rare vintage wine, a limited edition handbag. The things we desire the most are often the things that are hardest to get. The same principle applies to relationships. When you make yourself constantly available, you become the easy option, the predictable choice. There's no mystery, no chase, no need for them to pursue your attention. But when you disappear every now and then, you become a delicious question mark. You create space for them to miss you, to wonder about you, to realize just how much they value your presence. Warning, overdo it, and they will think you are losing interest. Do it right, and you become irresistible. Next up, the mirror effect. This one's sneaky, but wow, it works. Here's how it goes. Subtly mimic your partner's gestures, tone, and even texting patterns. If they take a few hours to reply, you do the same. If they lean in, you lean in. If they use certain words, sprinkle them into your conversation. Why? Because psychologically we are drawn to people who reflect us. It creates a subconscious feeling of connection. Think about your closest friends. Chances are, you share similar values, interests, maybe even mannerisms. We gravitate towards familiarity, towards people who feel like our tribe. Mirroring taps into this primal need for connection. By subtly reflecting your partner's behavior, you're sending a powerful message. I get you, I'm on your wavelength. This creates a sense of comfort, of being understood, which are essential ingredients for building a strong bond. Smirking. Just don't go full copycat mode. We don't want them thinking they are dating a clone. Chapter 3. The Unpredictability Factor. Alright, let's shake things up with the unpredictability factor. Ever heard the saying, keep them on their toes? There is a reason it works. If your relationship has gotten predictable, cough, boring, inject a little surprise. Send an unexpected text, plan a spontaneous date, give a compliment they'd never expect. This creates dopamine spikes, the same brain chemical linked to excitement and attraction. And guess what? It reignites the spark, whether you have been dating for a month or 10 years. Think about the early days of a relationship. Everything is new, exciting, unpredictable. You never quite know what to expect, and that's part of the thrill. But over time, as we settle into routines, that initial spark can dwindle. We get comfortable, predictable, and a little boring. The unpredictability factor is about shaking things up, reminding your partner that you're a source of excitement, not just comfort. It's about keeping them guessing, keeping them on their toes, reminding them that you are a dynamic, ever-evolving individual. And trust me, a little unpredictability goes a long way in keeping the flame alive. Chapter 4. The Power of Unspoken Attraction. Last but not least, silence is sexy. I know, we all love deep conversations, but sometimes what you don't say is just as powerful. Next time you are together, try holding eye contact without saying a word. Watch how it builds tension, watch how it makes them feel seen. In a world where everyone is talking, silence speaks volumes. Think about the most electric moments in a relationship. A lingering glance across a crowded room, a stolen kiss under the moonlight, a moment of shared silence where words feel unnecessary. These moments are charged with unspoken emotion, with a depth of connection that transcends language. In a world obsessed with constant communication, silence can feel almost radical. But it's in those quiet moments, where we allow ourselves to truly see and be seen, that true intimacy flourishes. So, embrace the power of the unspoken. Now here's the deal. None of these hacks are manipulative, they just work with natural human psychology. When used the right way, they enhance attraction and deepen connection. Remember, relationships should be built on trust, respect, and genuine affection. These hacks are simply tools to amplify those feelings, to add a little spice and excitement to your love life. But if you are single and still figuring out love, there is one more secret I want to share. The most powerful way to attract a partner who is obsessed with you is to become the most magnetic version of yourself. And if you enjoyed these forbidden hacks, do me a favor, like this video so more people can see it. Comment below which hack you will try first. Hit subscribe, because trust me, we are just getting started. See you in the next one. Stay magnetic.